T-Mart riding that cod cock like a champion. Come on, Trevor, suck Big Daddy Von's D. Ooh, yeah, Trevor. People watch T-Martin. His voice is so annoying. It's like he deep throats at night. You can hear it in his videos. If you're a T-Martin fan, you need to jump off a cliff. His intro gives me cancer every time I hear it. T-Martin riding that Activision D shaft as always. Sellouts. You ugly. I heard that Activision has a huge dick to ride. I'm sure you're getting paid for this, you sellout. T-Martin's ass must be sore after all the Activision dicks that have penetrated in. Oh, this one's my favorite. I tweeted about the new Battlefield multiplayer reveal event that was going down, and Matthew replied, "Suck Activision cock," on a Battlefield tweet. Really? As of lately, comments like this and tweets and all sorts of other remarks have been fairly common on my YouTube videos and other social media and stuff like that. And I've always promised you guys that I'll keep it real with you. So today, we are going to be getting to the bottom of this. Does T-Martin really suck that cod cock? And I was really looking forward to making this video because I had a very special prop in mind that some of you guys may have seen tweeted on Twitter. Well, it ends up that YouTube doesn't like these sorts of props in their videos, and I wanted to make sure the video didn't get taken down and everybody would be able to see this. So, you know what? We're gonna have to get rid of it. But anyway, let's get down to business. So I've said this before, but I'm gonna say it again just to make it very clear for you guys. I have never been paid by Activision. I've never been paid to promote Call of Duty or say good things about Call of Duty or anything of the like. And to my knowledge, no YouTuber ever has. It honestly doesn't make sense if you think about it from a business perspective. Activision is a business. They want to make as much money as possible and spend as little money as possible. And if they have a bunch of YouTubers who are already like gung-ho about Call of Duty and have built their channels on Call of Duty for the past near decade for some of us, why on earth would they feel the need to pay us when that's the content we're gonna make anyway? Yeah, I play other games. I post a lot of other games on my second channel, but on this channel, on the TmarTn channel, it's always been like 95% Call of Duty. I'll play a little bit of Halo, a little bit of Battlefield, a little bit of other stuff here and there throughout the year, but primarily it's just Call of Duty. That's what all of my fans, you guys, are here to watch. So why would Activision pay me to do something I'm gonna do anyway? Doesn't really make sense, does it? Now, I'm gonna keep it real with you guys. Even though I don't get paid directly, like Activision isn't cutting me a check saying, "Hey Trev, thanks for promoting Call of Duty this month," or anything like that, I do get something of value. So there are quite a few YouTubers and streamers and influencers and stuff like that who are kind of like in this COD VIP type group where they invite us out to check out DLC early, record it and post gameplays to our channels early. They sometimes let us go check out the new game early before it comes out, which is really cool. No, I haven't seen Infinite Warfare yet. I wish I had. But there's obviously value there in being in that kind of like special Activision group, you know what I mean? But the thing is it's no more than them just kind of like inviting us out and letting us check it out early. They're like, "Hey, if you guys want to come out and check it out, you can record some gameplay, you can upload it if you want." It's not a business transaction. It's not like they're saying, "Hey, you're required to say good things and promote this and promote that and sign this contract," or anything of the like. It's nothing like that. There are people who go to those events and play the DLC early and then don't even upload videos, which I don't understand why you do that, but they do. Like, that's happened before. So it's like, there's nothing, like, there's not this big COD Illuminati where they're like making us say good things about the game or anything like that, because to be quite frank, it wouldn't be worth it, honestly. Like, do you really think me lying to millions and millions of viewers that I've been building for the past 6 years or something like that, do you think it would be worth it to lie to millions of people just to upload a couple of DLC videos early? You know what I mean? Like, there are 4 DLC maps in each map pack, uploading 4 videos that get like 300K views each. I might be making like $800. Do you think $800 is worth tricking millions of people who have supported me and allow me to do what I love every single day? Absolutely not. So if it was some sort of thing where they were kind of like trying to entice me to say good things about the game in exchange for this content, I absolutely wouldn't do that. I wouldn't ever do that. There's no amount of money you can pay me to say good things about a game or a product or anything like that if I don't actually trust it. You know what I mean? Like I'm sponsored by Monster, I'm sponsored by Control Freak, I'm sponsored by Elgato, I'm sponsored by Astro headsets, that sort of thing, because I actually use all of those products. I used all those products and stood behind all those products before I was ever getting paid to represent them. And it's just like, that's just the way I work. That like I feel like I have to be honest. If it's not something that I would use and not something that I would appreciate, I wouldn't promote it to you guys, because that's cheap and that's scumbag. You know what I mean? Like that's a fantastic way to become a sleazeball and lose your entire audience. And I just like from a business standpoint, that's a great way to run your channel into the ground. And from a humanity standpoint, that's a great way to be a scumbag of a person. And that's just not who I am. So, Trevor, if it's not all about the money, then why do you still say good things about Call of Duty? That just doesn't make any sense. Well, I've got a grand idea for you. Maybe I still like the game. Whoa! I probably just blew your mind. Are you kidding me? Liking a video game in this day and age? That's no fun. You're supposed to bitch about it down in the YouTube comments, right? No, absolutely not. I still love Call of Duty. I love it like the first day that I played it back in 2007 on Cod 4. I still remember back in the day in school, I would use every spare moment I could to get homework done while I was in class. I would get homework done in the same class that it was assigned in, because as soon as I got out of school at 3 o'clock, I wanted to go home, I wanted to hop on COD with my friends, and I didn't want to get off until like 12 or 1 a.m. when my mom finally kicked me off. And I would beg her the entire time to make me pizza rolls, because I didn't want to take 30 minutes to hop off the sticks and actually eat dinner. That's how much I loved Call of Duty, and I still love it to this day. Yes, I do play other games. You know, too much of anything can become bad. You know, you drink too much water, you can drown yourself. You know, whatever, like, even if it's a good thing, too much of it can become bad. So yes, I do play other games. Yes, sometimes I do get tired of Call of Duty. Sometimes, you know, I disagree with what they do. Do I think they're perfect? Absolutely not. Do I wish they would have taken a different direction this year? Absolutely. I miss the old school games. I miss the super grittiness of, like, you know, World War II and the Vietnam War and stuff like that. And I don't like sci-fi quite as much. But just because it's not the exact direction I wish they were taking, doesn't mean I'm gonna write it off as a bad game. Like, everybody else has decided it's the cool thing to do. Like, nobody actually knows what this next game's gonna be like. Nobody's seen any gameplay. So I don't understand how people are so upset about it when you haven't even seen the damn game yet. It literally doesn't make sense to me. I'm a fan of Call of Duty. I love Call of Duty, and I have for, you know, almost a decade now. So until I actually see gameplay and say, hey, this sucks, I'm not gonna write it off, and I'm gonna stay positive. And no matter how many times you thumbs down my videos, you're not gonna change my mind, because that's just who I am. Now let's put the current state of this community into perspective. We have people who have decided that the cool thing to do is to go over to the Infinite Warfare trailer or other Infinite Warfare related videos or channels who are dedicated to Call of Duty and have been for a very long time, and say mean things and thumbs it down and say, oh, you know, Battlefield 1 won, rip COD, COD's dead, Battlefield is the greatest, whatever else. What does that actually look like in real life?
Please take your order, please.
No, I actually didn't want to order anything. I just wanted to tell you that your food sucks and McDonald's fries are better.
That what?
Like, I mean, it's so stupid to me. It literally makes no sense. Now, here's the deal. I understand that Call of Duty and Battlefield are competitors in a sense, you know what I mean? Like, yes, they are both kind of like titans in the first-person shooter market and like the war simulation market and that sort of thing. But when you really look at it, these games are entirely different from each other. Call of Duty is an arcade shooter. It's known for its super fast, super fluid gameplay. It's really in your face, and everything is just, it's all arcadey. Like, it's not really, it's got undertones of realism, but it's not meant to be super realistic. You aren't gonna see somebody running around quick scoping with a Barrett 50 cal in real life. It's just not gonna happen. Everything from the way the weapons work and the perk systems and the, you know, kind of like, even the like XP numbers that flash up on the screen, it's all like, it's reminiscent of an arcade game. Battlefield, on the other hand, is a simulation shooter. It's, obviously, it's not entirely realistic. There's still a lot of stuff that isn't real in that, but a lot of it's meant to be more real. You have everything from bullet drop at long ranges to these huge, expansive maps with tons and tons of people and, equipment and vehicles and tanks and choppers and planes and all kinds of stuff like that. Call of Duty is an arcade shooter. Battlefield is a war simulator. Yes, they're both first-person shooters, but they are very, very, very different in the way that they play, and I don't understand why people feel like they need to pick one or the other. Both, I guarantee you, will be great games. Infinity Ward has been making Call of Duty for a very, very long time. I bet you they kill it this year. EA and DICE have also been making Battlefield for a very, very long time. I bet you they kill it this year as well. I can't wait to go back to World War I. I think that was a fantastic move by them. I think both games are going to be great. I'm going to play both games, I'm going to enjoy both games, and I'm going to post videos on both games. The thing is that video games are meant to be a positive outlet. They're meant to be a good thing. They break you from the everyday, kind of like mundane, day-to-day, just kind of like routine of life, and you can do anything you want to do and be anything you want to be. You can play Call of Duty or Battlefield and be a soldier out on the battlefield. You can play Madden and become a professional football player. You can play Skyrim and go fight a dragon. You can do anything you want to do, which is really, really cool. It gives you an outlet to express yourself. It gives you an outlet to, build teamwork and camaraderie and friendship and stuff like that. And I'm sure it's been a fantastic way for a lot of you guys to express yourselves, as it has for me over the past however many years. So why would you want to take such a positive outlet and turn it into such a negative experience like people have been doing on YouTube lately? The best part is that we all have the right to free choice. Nobody's holding a gun to your head telling you to play a certain game. You can do whatever you want to do. So if you aren't a fan of the direction that Call of Duty is taking this year and going to the future and stuff like that, then don't play the game. Don't sit here and complain. Don't sit here and make threats about how you're not going to buy it and about how Call of Duty's dead and stuff like that. Nobody cares. Why on earth are you concerning yourself over something as petty as whether or not somebody else likes a video game? That's so ridiculous, man. Like, just do you. If somebody else likes a game and is looking forward to a game, no matter how many times you bitch or complain or, leave hurtful comments or anything like that, it's not going to change that person's mind. They're going to play what they want to play. No matter how many times you thumbs down one of my Infinite Warfare videos or call me an Activision COD cocksucker, dick rider, scumbag, fake Martin, whatever, that's not going to change who I am. Like, I'm going to play the games that make me happy, that I want to play, and I'm going to post videos about those games that I want to post. Like, if you don't like that, then just unsubscribe. The status of this community right now is a joke. It's awful. It's a horrible thing to be a part of, both as a content creator as well as a viewer, and I just don't understand why people are forcing it to be that way. Like, everybody's sucking all the air and all the fun out of the room for no reason. Like, guys, chill out. We're playing video games. It's supposed to be a fun, enjoyable thing. If you don't like Call of Duty anymore, then don't sit here on Call of Duty videos and Call of Duty channels and say mean, hurtful things. Just move on, bro. It's fine. A lot of people mature. They grow out of things. Their interests change. If that's happened to you and you don't like where Call of Duty's going, then just go play a different game. You don't have to sit here and do what a lot of people are doing. It doesn't make any sense to me. Why would you try so hard to be angry at something when you can just do something that you enjoy? Like, life is way too short for all this toxicity. And in the, kind of like words of one of my really good YouTube friends, Roman Atwood, smile more, bro. Like, do what makes you happy. I started making YouTube videos nearly 8 years ago, and for the first 2.5 years, I made them for fun, just because I enjoyed it. It was my passion, it was my hobby. I liked sharing it with like-minded people. After a while, I started to be able to make money. It's fantastic. I'm so grateful for the support I've received and what I've been able to do. I mean, I was able to buy this house. I was able to buy that GTR at the garage. I was able to take care of my mom. I was able to, do things for people I love. And I get to wake up every day and do exactly what I want to do every single day. I don't have to go to an office job and then come home and play video games. I get to play video games all day, which is amazing. And I'm so thankful for that. But that hasn't changed me at all. Like, all these people saying that, oh, I'm a COD cocksucker and oh, I'm doing this for the money and stuff like that. No, I'm not. I'm still I'm 23 years old, but I'm no different than the 17-year-old me back before I was getting paid, just hanging out, playing video games and enjoying myself. It's still the same thing. I still enjoy Call of Duty. I actually can't wait to see what Infinity Ward does this year. I've got really high hopes for the game, and I think they're absolutely going to smash it. I think people are going to be surprised. I also can't wait for Battlefield 1. World War I is going to be amazing. I don't think we've ever seen like a AAA first-person title that's been focused in that era in a very long time. And I can't wait. I think it's going to be so much fun. I'm really, really excited that we get both of those games and we get Call of Duty 4 Remastered this year. Like, it's going to be a fantastic year if you're a fan of first-person shooters. And we should all be happy about this wide array that we have. We have an old-school thing that we know we love. We have a far-future first-person shooter. And we have an old-school first-person shooter. Like, why are we mad? What? I'm fucking excited. October, November are going to be amazing. I can't wait. So why are we all so mad? It doesn't make sense to me. So there you guys have it. That's just kind of my 2 cents on the whole ordeal. I think people just need to chill the out because we're playing video games and it's a fun, exciting thing. You know what I mean? Like, no matter what you like, you're getting something this year. So just enjoy it. And if you want to continue to call me a COD cocksucker, that's fine. Go right on ahead. It literally, it doesn't bother me at all. I mean, I literally made a giant dildo about it. Like, I think it's kind of funny how stupid people are. But I wanted to make a video for those guys that actually do support me and do, kind of watch my content, enjoy my content and stuff like that. I want to let you guys know that, no, I'm not paid by Activision, and I would never take payment to change my opinion on something. I'm always going to be straight up. I'm always going to be honest. If I'm paid for something, I'm going to let you know, and I'm not going to get paid for things that would change my outlook on things. You know what I mean? I'm always going to be honest and truly give you guys my real thoughts. And I'm a Call of Duty fanboy. I'm not going to deny that. I love Call of Duty, a lot of people do. So I don't understand when that became so uncool. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm gonna catch you guys later. Tropical Storm Colin's coming in, boys. You guys want to take a look at this? It's supposed to rain for the next week straight here in Florida. We're just kind of starting to get a little bit of drizzles. You can see it in the pool there. But we might be getting 50-mile-an-hour winds and stuff like that tonight. So I'm gonna bunker down the fort. Cooper and I are gonna make sure he doesn't blow away, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.